Hello my crafty friends, it's Krista here from Second Chance Creation. All right, part 3 as promised. This is the boho box and this is the extra large postage box from Australia Post, and it's a maximum of 5 kilos, and I did have it weighed, so it was like 3 kilos and something, so I was able to add more to it. And I'm not sure whether it's a full 5 kilos. I think it's 4, maybe something 4, because I can't fit any more in. So, and it's going to be much easier for me to put the box on the side, take it out, and then pop it on this side. So let's do that. And I'm having a cup of lemon myrtle tea, and I'm back into my Sultana packs because I need to make another artist traveling set. All right, so I'll just open it up and you can see how chock-a-block full it is. All right, very chock-a-block full, and in it you'll have a paper pack on the bottom with assorted papers and cardstock, fabrics, and lots of sparkly goodies. So let's do this. I'm hoping it's not going to be too heavy for when I take it to the post office, because I really don't want to take anything out. I'm going to leave this here because this will be my guide, so that you can see it. It's not out of frame. All right. So, and yes, it's cold today. I've got quite a bit of, I'm doing a major destash, all right? So you will find lots of beautiful offcuts of fabrics that I've had in my collection and that have been cut up. Some are from a place called Woolgoolga, which is just north of Coffs Harbour here on the east coast. For those that know, Coffs Harbour and Woolgoolga, we usually call the town Whoopi, and it has a huge Indian population, and they have, I found one op shop that has their dresses. They're quite expensive, but on this day they had a sale, and that was about 2 years ago. So I've had these 2 dresses for a couple of years, and I've been slowly using them because I don't make that many Gypsy boho journals. And so yes, I went through my stash and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I've got so much. So I've cut them all up in reasonable sizes, so you get lots out of it, whether you want to cover a journal or whether you want to use snippets and make clusters or make ruffles or whatever. So, and there is going to be a bag of offcuts and scrappy bits that you can make things like that with. So all right, let's stop babbling, Krista. So here's one whole piece. Okay, so that's already is ideal for a journal cover. And inside I've laid all various beautiful items that I've taken off. This was a necklace, okay? And it's like in a grey tone, really, really pretty. And the measurements of that's why I've got this on here, is basically, it's sort of approximate, about 11 inches or 10.5 inches, okay? Now, I'm going to make a disclaimer first, because I've had one customer that bought one of my Destash boxes and wasn't happy with the fact that there was a lot of items she couldn't use. Well, I did make a video. When I made the video, I always disclose if there's some torn bits or some marked age spots on it. But obviously, this lady might have wanted it to use it within her, in her rooms, furniture-wise or whatever, I don't know. And I was told that it couldn't be saved or used at all, which I'm sorry, I can't believe, because us journal maker will use anything. So I'm making a disclaimer. So these garments are pre-loved, and if there's a stain or a mark, I will point it out, okay? The boho fabrics are pretty cool. And it's the shabby chic box that I have, that you might find a few marks, age spots I call them, and but I'll disclose that, and that'll be part 4. All right, so This is off a garment as well, and again you could just you know, just use it. I had a couple of pegs there, and that was because the stitching come undone when I cut it, and I didn't want to lose too many of the beads, so I've just glued it, a piece of fabric on there, and then you know, it won't go away on you. But that'll be nice to wrap right around a journal, I suppose, so that you didn't have to cut it. And then this is was a piece of scarf, and it has some beautiful sequins on there as well. Okay, and that's about 12 inches long, pretty close, about 15 inches long. And this piece here, I'll just measure this. Sorry folks, this will be a long video again. Nearly 16 inches, okay. And then we have this pretty piece. This came off a dress, and as you can see, it's already been used on parts of it. Let's see if I can, oh no, it's not, sorry. No, it has not, it was just folded over. I'm just going to take this away so that you can see it. And that was off a top, and I just took that off. Okay, isn't that gorgeous? Look at that, you know. So you can just take them off individually or leave them as one piece. And this is the bodice of one of the dresses that I did buy from a local op shop. Okay. Again, I've already taken a little bit off there, but there's plenty there for you to use. All right. Some of them you can cut in between and cut them out individually. Like you could take all this piece out, you know, like this, and maybe make it into a pocket. You know, whichever way you want to use it. And this was part of a neckline as well. This is just cloth with a gold thread through it. This is nice and soft, and I think this is as well about 16 inches. You know, again, you could wrap that around a journal and the spine there or something, or make two pieces out of it. And this came off a dress as well, so you got some copper bits there. And it was, you know, I didn't want it to fray, so I just cut it off with my pinking shears. And this is this large piece. Isn't this beautiful? You know, that would make a super duper journal cover. Look how tall that is. And let's see how that is. I'll do this in inches. About 13 and a half inches. And then tall, and then the width, the total width is about 16. Okay, so it's 8, just halved. Again, you know, the other side of this that I'd already used, you know, I cut it up in pieces to be able to use the whole journal, because you're not going to make this journal that big. So whatever you cut off, you can use within the journal just to continue the theme. So I'm going to put these back in here. And then you have a variety of these threads, which is like eyelash trim, but it's not quite the eyelash trim, but again, it works great for any boho journal. These colors work. I've used this quite a bit. I actually got quite a bit more of this, which I use in my grungy journals. So, you know, you have a navy, and then you have, you know, some purples and mauves in there. So, and of course, here's the bag of all the snippets. There's quite a few in there. Basically, a lot of the fabrics that are here are in there. And then there's some extra bits that I just put in. Now, hopefully I can get it all back together in this box. This box here does have some lace trims. I won't take them all out because you can see them. But I'll take this out. This is very pretty. Okay, bits of sparkles. And that is 14 inches. 14 inches. And I think there's another 2 here. So you've got 4 pieces of that. And then you have, you know, you've got this pretty sparkly purple bit of braid there. Some lace. Some organza twine, some green sparkly bits just here. It's a pretty piece of trim there, and just some lavender lace, and some black one, which is, I do believe, is stretchy. Okay, make a good little belly band, that. Now, what else can we do? And then you have an assortment of paper napkins that can be used in the Boho journal as well, with all the colours. There's quite a few in there. I'll probably do the count when I put them in the in my Etsy store. So there's quite a few there. I won't count them now. Then you have some of my handmade little crochet flowers. Yeah, I was busy again. I had quite a few of those, and see if I can undo this. There's quite a few, and some dangles, I think. So you've got some hearts, the little pearls in them, little flowers, little flowers here. These are my little button ones that I've, a bit of bling. These are just plain ones, plain ones, plain ones. More, and this is a button one. This is a bead. I might put them on here. Sorry folks, I'll make sure that you can see these. Okay, just a little flower, buttons, 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 one with little beads that I've attached, bit of fluff, beautiful bead in the middle there, another little heart, and I had some of these left over. These were I think I got these from a local op shop, I think. So I've got a few of those left. Okay. And one in here. That'll make a nice little frame for a photo. And then one of my little spine little, well, you can even use it as a bookmark, use it for a pocket, use it for a belly band, use it on the edge. I made these to put on the spine. And I have another one here with little flat beads, and another one of those. So there you get quite a few of my little handmade crochet bits there. I think the little hearts with the pearls were they gifted to me? I can't remember now, because I made some as well. So that's that one. Oh, now we're coming to some goodies. Oh, when I was away a couple of months ago, all I took with me was a box of scraps and some plastic tubes and wires, and I made some boho beads. See if I can get a paper. Just bear with me. This is a green one, so you'll get a bag full of these. This was just a bead dangle. That's right. Where's a bead dangle? These are some boho beads. Some boho beads. This is made from a whole string of seed beads. Boho. Can't remember how many's in there, but I'll have all that in the Etsy. 4, 5. There's another one. 6. Again, it's all seed beads. Okay. This is really nice. I really like that. I was tempted to keep it, but hey, I'm sharing it. And some more here. These are beautiful, aren't they? These are glass beads. Okay. Oops. Another one. Another seed bead. Beautiful glass beads, aren't they? I don't have much variety as far as, you know, bead toppers and all that. So, and then, so how many's in that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 bead dangles you'll get. And then you, of course, you know, you've got to have some jewellery. It's a brooch. There's a beautiful brooch. I do believe this might be another peacock. Okay. So, I mean, how cool are they? So that will go, it goes in this little red bag. So they're all protected. Beautiful. You know, front cover, or you can dismantle it. You can even dismantle this. I have got bigger bracelet brooches, and I've dismantled them to use in journals as well. Okay. It's actually a big brooch, or you can wear it, or you might want to wear it. This is a beautiful peacock. Okay. And because this box is so heavy, it's going to cost me $20 to post. So just like I'd let you know that when you're going to postage, it says $20. That's why. In the next one, you'll have, this next bag, you'll receive 3 little Keyring journals. Okay. I have used them as well in some of my projects. And you'll also receive, there's some black beads. Okay. And just a bit of like a metallic trim you can use. You can cut that up and use it whichever way you want to use it. And a box of flat back stones. So you've got flowers, big ones, little ones, medium-sized ones, all assorted colours. And then some clear, or like Del Monte clear ones. So a lot of this I have collected and purchased over the years. And it's raining. And here you have a little bag. I won't undo it, you can see it. Some necklaces, black one, red ones, okay, and some coppery ones. So, yep. And then, of course, you'll get a bag of feathers, black and red. There's a couple of them that want to escape. Okay. What have we got here? I can never remember what I have in here. Some more bling. Oh yes, some buttons. Okay. And some closures. I think they were like belt closures. But again, that would make a great closure for a journal. Don't know why I didn't think of it. Okay. Nice big green bead, a button. I mean, I've got a lot of fluff now. And another button there. Okay. And also, it won't be my usual price of Destash boxes. I'm sorry, because it's the extra large one, not my usual medium size. And I think there was another button. Thought so. There's another button. It just fell out. Oh, and I found some more wool here that you can use, because we're getting into the fabrics now. Okay, so I've got a couple more here. Then we have some glitter, like a tulle. I've used that many times. Isn't that cool? It's quite wide. That one is nearly 20 inches wide. I don't know how many meters are on there, probably a meter. And the same with this one. This one is about 6 inches wide, probably half a meter on that. It's a yellow one. This is more like a old gold color. All right, here we go. Here we go. Fabrics, lots of fabrics, and I've cut them all nicely. I try to. Oh, geez, what's that? So you get quite a few pieces of these. These are quite big pieces, okay? Oh, and then I have another purple. That's right, I'm trying to do the colours. There's another purple. I'm going to put that aside. Doesn't overwhelm me. Another piece of this fabric, which was that large piece. This one here, okay? That's just a smaller piece. Then we get into some blues and pinks and reds. This was beautiful. This was a beautiful garment too. I've used that a few times. So here you're looking at, 17 inches. Another piece here. And you have some red ones. So as you can see, yes, it's top, was a top. Okay, but you can use all of it. And look, I will never use it in my lifetime. Here's another one. This is a different one. What's that? Oh. Let's see if I can open that up. Because I've packed it so nicely. Oh yes, this is quite a nice piece. Quite large. Okay. Very sheer fabric. And then this was a little boho dress that's been pulled apart, and I have used various pieces. I've used various pieces of these in my last boho journal that I just sold. You can cut them up and make pockets, because it's got that pretty little edge here. Now you can put it in the center of a signature and have a beautiful pocket. And then I cut out some of the flowers that were on this particular top. See, that's like, you can use it as, put it on a paper clip to make an altar paper clip. And the same with that one. There's some flowers there. I'll just put them down so you can see them. My hands are absolutely frozen. Can't believe that. Rugged up like an Eskimo I am. Okay, so you're getting about 5 appliques there. Okay. And this is still part of what I've got here. And here. And a piece of this as well. I think that was part of the inside. And here's some more remnants. Make nice little flips too. They'll make a nice cute little pocket. So there's a few pieces there. Now I probably won't describe everything in the description in the Etsy. I'll just put down the amounts of beads, like a bag of feathers, a bag of mixed trim, and and buttons and stuff. So now we come to the larger pieces of fabric. Isn't this gorgeous? I actually photocopied this at one stage. It comes out really cool. So you wouldn't need a digital print. Then I have a few fabrics of this. As you can see, this was a piece of clothing. Photocopy that and see what you get. Absolutely scrummy. And you get quite a few pieces of this. You even get the sleeves. Okay, every piece can be used. It saves you trying to find them at the op shop. And some smaller pieces here that must have fallen out. Okay, I'll just put that back in there. And then we have more purple. This is really pretty. It's really pretty. And so this is a bundle of all the offcuts, and they're quite long. They're long strips. I won't undo it. And this is really pretty fabric, very sheer, and it still has really nice trim on it. Hubby just came in and wanted to tell me something, and he walked back out when he saw me filming. Probably wants to ask me if I want a cup of coffee. There's another one. So they're large pieces. And they don't have holes smack in the middle of them. Otherwise, I'll tell you. Now we've got some lovely velvet type fabric. Really, really beautiful, rich colour. Nice piece. Probably bigger than an A4 size. It's about 14 inches wide. It's a rectangle by 11. Okay. And the same with this. This is about the same. Really cool. Oh, is that coming up? That's that one. And photocopy that and see what happens. I think they call them velour, isn't it? Or velvety velour or something. Yeah, photocopy these and you'll get some really cool designs out of the photocopier. I've tried it. Come out cool. Okay, so you're getting a few pieces of that. And then we're getting into the deeper colour here. Oh, it's quite a, oh, why is that all wrapped up? I'll get the little piece out first so you can see the little piece. Okay, a couple little pieces. I think this was a dress. And that's what that is, yes. Okay, so it's still all complete. So why should I cut it up in pieces when you might need a whole piece? Okay, it was a skirt, I think. So yeah, that's huge. Bearing in mind, when I buy these garments, I do wash them, okay? This is a darker colour. Okay. Beautiful. Very dark plum. Very dark plum. And then we have, I think this was a top. Oh, and I really like this because it's got, yeah, it's really textured. It's not smooth. And that's a jolly big piece there. And you're probably looking at 17, 18, 19, maybe a 20-inch square piece. Okay. Orange doily, and you can cut out the little motifs. This is like an apricot pink fabric. Okay, and that was, I think it was a top. That's the right side. There is a right and the wrong side, so you won't get confused. And another piece. And I got this out of Whoopee as well. It's a very sheer fabric. It's like a hippie cloth, I think. I call them hippie. I call them hippie dresses. They're very thin, and it's got some gold and silver yarn. And I think it was a sarong. That's what it was, a sarong. Very large piece. And I had cut or ripped, actually. You cut it. You've got to make sure you get the you know, the right edging, and to cut and then rip, and that looks really nice as a tie or a ruffle. Okay. And then now we get to the greys and the sparklers. This was a this is the leftover of a scarf because you've got the fringe on that. All right, so, and you've got a bit of a frill, and it's probably, you've got about 1 metre there, and it's quite wide, and I've been you know, it's got a frill on both sides, and it has just a fringe on one end. So as you can see, I've already got rid of this. I've already attacked it. Now comes my favourite. I actually cover one of my horses with this fabric. I think it was a war horse. Look at this. And this is really easy to cut up in pieces. You have got heaps. This is the top, okay? You can still see the darts, but you know, you're looking at 17 inches, 18 inches wide. And also you're looking at, oh look, 17, 18 inches long. So, you know, you're getting a big piece there and two smaller pieces here. Doesn't that look fantastic? I love this. This is one of my favourites. You can either use it with sparkle or without sparkle. Doesn't matter. Okay. Isn't that cool? So you can see the design. You know, I've even gone to the extent just cutting off the edge where the little diamond shapes are, and even cutting out the little flowers. So and oh, we're still going. We're getting into the blacks now. A piece of tulle with some beautiful flowers on it. Silver and black. And this one is the whole length of the mat, which is 17 inches. Now comes the best part. This is the whole dress. It's a crochet dress. Have I attacked this already? I'm not sure. Have to have a look. I don't think I've attacked this one yet. Maybe the sides. I might have taken some off the sides here, just the side. But this is the whole dress, if you can see it. Okay. So you can have fun with this because it has a trim. Okay. So you can just cut the trim off or cut whatever you need to cut off. And it goes right around. And I think all I did, yeah, I've already taken a piece off. Okay. But there's a lot there. There's a lot there for you to have fun with. And then we're getting to these. These are nice too. I've used this as well. Really, really pretty design. Okay. Really, really pretty. You can cut out, you know, whatever you want to cut out. Cut this out. This is actually attached, so this is separate to this. You can just unravel it. I didn't want to unravel because you might want to use it as a journal cover for the whole. So I'll be putting this up when I put up on my Etsy store. It won't be like 10 pictures. It'll just be pictures of the bundles because there's just so much of it. Yeah, why isn't it? Okay. And then I have, oh, here we go. It's another top. There you go. And it's like that velvety velour type fabric where, you know, fluff gets to. But, you know, you can use all these pretty sequences, and you have a sleeve. I've already used a sleeve, I think, as a pocket. Just cut it off here and use it as a pocket. So that's a large piece that you're getting there. That saves you hunting around looking for boho fabrics, doesn't it? And just another piece of, oh, they're small pieces of just sequins, different sequin fabrics. It's there. And that one. I think that's the same. Yep. Okay. Then we have some laces now. I know it just keeps going, doesn't it? Well, you don't want the bit of scrap. You might want a piece of scrap. And it's joined in here. Very pretty design. again, you're looking at probably 17 inches by 17 inches or 18 inches. It's nearly a square. Some more pretty lace, which I do believe comes off this, and here you've got the edging. Okay, you've got the edging there, but wait, there is more. And then you have a larger piece, the edging. Again, it was a top. Okay, and some more lace. This is a different one. It's a big piece. You're looking at 17, 18 maybe wide. Beautiful. And I think this is the same, so you're getting two pieces, one smaller than, a bit smaller than the other. Some more black. This is really cool fabric. Look, so it was a dress. Look at that. Jeez. And that goes with this piece here. And I'll tell you what I've used on this. I have used all these, but I also have used these, because you cut around them and you put a photo in this and put that in front of your journal. So I have used that because that's all I've got left. So feel free to enjoy that one. Okay, what are we getting into now? A little bit of goldy stuff. I know what's this. Oh, that's too okay. Oh no, here we go, another little bit of this. Okay, now we're getting to the goldy stuff. Okay, look at the flowers, the design on that. This is a big piece. Again, this was part of a very sheer dress, and it has a design on it on one side. Just see if I can't see it, can you? But you can see it when it's I don't know if you can see it, but it's got a very sheer design on it. If I hold it up, I can see it. Okay, quite a big piece. And then you're getting, what's all this here? Oh, a bit of fluff. Okay, I'll just get all these little snippets out, because we do need gold in our Boho journals, don't we? So all these are just little snippets, but pieces that are big enough to use as pockets or cover a part of a journal or something. Okay, and nice big pieces for pockets. A little bit more here, and then I've got a bigger piece here. That's super. And oh, there's another piece of that, the one I just showed you previously, this one. Is there anything else? No, so that's that one. Just going to put that there. And then you have pretty fabric here, which has got the gold little fleck through it, and another piece here. Okay, a little piece of gold here. Actually, this is still fabric left over when I was altering my horses. When I started my craft, for those that are new to my channel, go up the top, click on videos and on the oldest, and you'll see how I started. And I used the Egyptian, made a horse called the Egyptian Queen, and I used this fabric. And then you've got this really cool fabric. I've used a lot of this. Okay, and there's a couple of really big pieces in there. Look at this piece. I'll just measure it for you. It's like a rectangle, I'd say. So it's about 17, maybe 19 inches wide and about 14 inches. 19 inches wide, 14 inches wide. 19 inches long and 14 inches wide. Okay, I got it. Jeez. And some more offcuts. And some more offcuts. Oh, here's another piece of this. Just going to put that on there. And this was a table runner. Okay, that I've cut up. This is very pretty. It has two sides. You can use either side with the grey or like with more gold, or the grey and the gold, and then you've got a little edging along here. Okay, and that is worn in there, so I've just closed that. And there's more of it. So this is about, just going to measure this. This is about, you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5.5 foot long. So you're getting a quite chunk out of it, and you're looking at about 12 inches a foot wide. Okay, I should have written all this down so I don't have to go through and measure it again, but like I said, I'm just, you know, I'm not going to write everything down. That's why I'm making a video to show you guys. This was a piece of curtain. Look, isn't that gorgeous? And you have a little trim on the other side. I have used this as well, and that's quite long, and I'm disclosing it's torn. So that is about, you're looking at 1, just going that by feet, 2, very roughly, so not to bore you, 3, 4, 5 and a bit foot long. Okay, and width wise, sorry, is about 14 inches. Isn't that pretty? And then I have some upholstery fabric. Beautiful. That's what I have left now, I think. Okay, and that's about like an A4 size, a bit bigger than an A4 size, that piece. Okay, and then what it, oh, I've got more stuff here. Okay, and a piece of black velour, or not velour, or velvet. Okay, that I've wrapped all the goodies in, or lined the box with, and that's 1 metre and a bit. It's quite wide. Okay, well that fell out of the buttons. Fall out of this? Oh yeah, it's a pink one. Fell out of that. And then I still had another bag of, I think these are buckles. Mixed buckles. Oh yes, some more closures. There you go. You know, these are all very vintage. They're quite old. This is a little scarf holder, and these are buckles that one can use. Skull, and one with bling. I mean, how cool is that? So this is a button, and these are, what are these? I don't even know what they are. Oh well, you can just dang. They're probably like little dangles or something. So that goes in here. That goes in there. So I hope you're still with me. If you are, just tell me. Comment down below. Yes, I'm still with you. There might be a little surprise in the mail for you if you are. Okay, and then a little paper pack with just assorted cardstock from paper pack and papers and mainly the golds and all the boho colours. I won't go through them, it's just so much of it. And I think some stuff that I printed out. I might as well go in there and have a look. Jeez. This is like a flip, and you've got the orange, the red paper pad. Have an envelope with, look at that, even some print out of photos. I won't go through them, I'll leave them, let that be a surprise for you. And a printout of something. Must have printed something out here. Some very fine tissue paper. And just bits and bobs, you know, like all the colours that you can use in a boho journal. Here's some cardstock, gold, silver, greens, this paper, this come out of a book. And this is like linen. It's paper, but it looks like linen. And then I have some gold cardstock papers, more cardstock, blue cardstock, and I think this come out of a paper pad. Okay. So that's, there's two pieces in that. Let me turn that around. I'll put all these back in here. Sorry for fumbling around. So remember, if you watch to the end of this, and all you have to say, I'm still with you, there'll be something in the mail for you. So there's 2 pages, 2 full pages. Okay, I was hoping I didn't have to fold it, but otherwise it wouldn't have fit in the box or in the sleeve. So that just leaves on the bottom. So that's it, folks. Whew. So that'll probably be in the I've got to put that in the, what's it, in my Etsy store tomorrow, because it's already late now. And yeah, so if you stuck with me to the end, you know, just comment, yes, I'm still here, and might be something in the mail for you. Well, there will be something in the mail for you. All right then, folks, look, thank you very much for watching and taking the time, and I'm going to go and finish my cup of tea now. Cheers. Bye for now.